segunda parte do Castlevania Lords of Shadow.
What is a man? But a miserable pile of secrets.
Eu acho essa parte muito boa. Porque o Gabriel ele é traído, né, pela Irmandade da Luz, né? E eles continuam ainda atazanando ele, depois que ele vira o Drácula aí, continua ainda no encalço dele agora. Sabiam que...
God is with me, monster.
That will be your ruin.
I will purge the world of your presence. You are going to die.
É a defesa, caramba. Sai. Isso. Vai tomando, vai tomando. Vai tomando de novo. Não peguei o tempo aqui, cara, de desviar ainda. Isso aqui dá ficar jogando muito Ghost of Tsushima. Muito foda as apresentações desse jogo. Muito foda. Vai pegar nada. Vocês são fraquinhos demais. Eles querem destruir o castelo dele mesmo. Caramba. Eu vou beber um sanguinho ali.
Break the castle!
Aqui eu lembro que é chatinha demais. Tem que ficar subindo nesse titã deles aí. Titã super tecnológico na época, né? Caramba! De novo. Lá em cima. Bora. Sobe. Legal, hein? Calma. Subir. E as flechinhas. Tira aí o frango. Volta. Pra frente aqui. Ali, ó. O que eu tô arrumando aqui, cara? Lá em cima. Desse jeito nesses caras. Uma garra do caos. A trilha sonora, gente, doido. A trilha sonora desse game é muito bom. Castlevania em geral, né? Lords of Shadow, Lords of Shadow 2. Ambos. Não tem nada que dizer sobre a trilha sonora. Aí, vai tomando. Tem que pegar a espada, recuperar sanguinho, precisa. Eu tô esquecendo de sugar o sangue, pô. Vai tomando, seu frango. Outra parte chatinha. Essas partes tem que ficar pulando. Sobe. Aqui embaixo, né? Pelo que eu lembro. Pedra de energia, gente. Uma coisa surreal, né? Na época tinha muita... É um mundo mágico, né? Vamos dizer. Por mais que seja mágico, esse vômito aí não é nada mágico, né? Não ficou legal, né? Sei lá, poderia ter sido outra coisa, mas tá. As expressões do Gabriel, muito bacana, muito bom. Isso aí. Curtindo a apresentação. Vou deixar o controle aqui um pouquinho, né? pro racha.
The stench of your soul is disgusting.
Peguei tempo.
You don't belong in this world. Back to hell, demon.
Filho de uma...
You are going to die.
Sai fora, sai fora. Não.
Tonight will be ours, Prince of Darkness.
Garra do caos, né? Não, garra do caos. Muito bem.
Back to hell.
Porrada.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Is that all you've got? You are going to die.
Droga. Esse não vai dar aquele golpinho não pra eu defender, seu frango? Agora. Vou segurar o X, cara. Eu tenho que segurar o X, senão eu não tomo dano. Vou melhorar muito a minha defesa ainda. O Lords of Shadow jogava tão bem com essa defesa que eu tô frangando. Olha todo mundo lá apreensivo lá atrás. Muito bom. Muito foda.
Christus vivit. Christus regnat. Christus ab omni malo te defendat. Maledictiat excommunicati daimones. In virtute storum factorum Dei
I was
nomini.
like you once.
E já foi mesmo, tá, gente?
But your God showed me another path.
Messias. Emmanuel. Soter.
Começa
Sabaoth.
a rezar em latim, cara.
Athanatos. Jehovah. Adonai.
Ele é um guerreiro, né? Igual o Gabriel foi, né?
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy. Because I am his chosen one. Ubi fuerunt haec nomina et digna Dei. Precipimus vobis ad quae legamus vos ut non habietas.
Caraca!
Potestatem per pestem nec per aliquod. Quodamque
Olha a expressão do Gabriel, gente. Que ele ficou pura raiva.
Inanima nec incorpore.
Isso aí foi meio exagerado, mas ainda assim é um ótimo jogo, gente. Ainda assim é um ótimo game. Essa aí é a arma, né, do Gabriel, né, a antiga arma, né. Os guerreiros, todos os guerreiros da Irmandade têm essa arma aí. E ele tá lembrando, né, do passado, né. Olha quem aparece. Olha o Alucard aí, gente. Eu paro.
In ages long past, there was once a warrior who was both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever. It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness. But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last card to play. Dracula's blood had power, and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father. Though he swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard. He would be a force for good, opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula. But fate had something else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents. After years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be. Dracula would return.
Pra você ver, Gabriel totalmente decadente, né? Assim, definhado. Depois de séculos. Né?
An unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness. Don't you think?
Zobek, where have you been all this time?
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time? Gabriel.
Don't you dare call me that. E Saint Dracul.
Que legal, né? Parece um pouco do rosto do Gabriel ali.
What do you want, old friend?
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
No final do Lords of Shadow ele para lá embaixo, né? O Zobek manda ele lá para baixo, em meio à multidão ali. Daí tá mostrando depois, né, ele retornando pro castelo dele. E agora saindo aí do castelo, né? vocês perceberam, né, eu fiz uma edição ali de algumas partes, senão o game fica muito longo, ok? É isso aí, gameplay terminado aí dessa parte aí do Castlevania 2. Valeu quem assistiu, valeu a força, e é isso aí, até mais.